Joseph Robinette Biden the second. The second? Can you believe it? There's already two of them. Biden is nominating an anti-abortion lawyer to become a federal judge. Because of course he is. This is from the Rolling Stone. The Biden administration is playing pro-choice in the streets and spineless in the sheets when it comes to women's rights, and somehow Mitch McConnell is somehow behind all of it. This is what we call redundant writing. This is called redundant writing. You would get an F in high school. Somehow Mitch McConnell is somehow. You already wrote somehow, motherfucker. You don't need 2 times. I'm just, let them off easy. Less than a week after the Supreme Court gave women across America the finger with the repeal of Roe v. Wade. Now, again, it needs to be said that women are not the only people affected by this. I know people get pissed the fuck off when you acknowledge the existence of transgender people, but transgender men, non-binary people, not women, anyone with a uterus is affected by this. Anyone without a uterus is also affected by this, because I'm sure you know someone in your life that has a uterus, and so therefore if they're affected, it's probably going to affect you. So, but, I got to be very clear on that. President Joe Biden is slated to nominate a Republican anti-abortion lawyer to a lifetime appointment as a federal judge in Kentucky in an alleged deal struck with Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. So we're striking deals with Mitch McConnell. What? Does anyone know? What? What?
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
As first reported by the Courier-Journal, Rep. John Yarmuth and other sources say the done deal nomination of Chad Meredith is intended to placate McConnell, who will supposedly pledge to not stall further federal nominations by the Biden White House. Meredith, a McConnell spokesperson, and the White House all refused to comment. So, is this low-key Joe Biden admitting that the midterms are toast? Like, that's what it feels like to me. So, okay, so they struck a deal to not stall further nominations from the Biden White House. The Biden White House, right, has 2 more years after this midterm election. Is this like just, I think it's low-key Biden knows that the midterms are fucked. And so he's trying to do anything and everything he can to, like, make the bleeding, like, slow down after the midterms. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. You think Mitch McConnell's gonna... Mitch McConnell. You think Mitch... Yeah, no, Mitch. Remember, fucking Joe Biden a couple months ago said, Mitch McConnell, we might disagree, but I always think he's honest and he tells the truth and he says what he believes. Mitch McConnell, the same guy that held on to that fucking seat for over a year during Obama's presidency? Yeah, that Mitch McConnell. He's going to honor your deal, Joe. News of this alleged nomination comes as the Biden administration scrambles to address the rollback of abortion rights in a manner that will not appear politically polarizing to voters. Just in case you thought the Democrats were actually going to do something about the blatant attack on women's personal autonomy instead of flooding your inbox with hundreds of spam fundraising emails a day. I should do a series where I just read the fucking emails that I get. Let me look at my inbox real quick. Let's see if I got anything good. I'm not sure if I'm still on their email list. I remember, like, unsubscribing from a bunch of shit. Let me see. Uh-oh, I got an email from Vice President Kamala Harris. Since day one of the Biden-Harris administration, our party has been meeting the moment with urgency it demands. We passed the American Rescue Plan, the bipartisan blah, blah, oh no. But we cannot afford to take our foot off the gas now. It is critical to the success of the Biden-Harris agenda that we protect and expand our majorities. And we need to fund voter protection efforts, on-the-ground organizing, and state-based initiatives that will make a difference come election day. Can I count on you to make a $25 donation to the DNC before its end-of-quarter deadline tomorrow? Which is today. I got this email yesterday. It's the end of quarter deadline. How many more? Do I have more of these? Oh, holy shit! Folks! Barack Obama sent me an email. Everybody, hold the phone. Maybe I can get him on the show. Okay, Barack Obama sent me an email. He said, I am personally asking. Folks, Barack Hussein motherfucking Obama II sent me an electronic mail. This is insane. Throughout my presidency, Joe was an extraordinary friend and partner who was by my side for 8 years, blah, blah, blah. Elections have consequences, and that's why the DNC needs your help. I'm personally asking, will you donate $25 to the Democratic? Y'all, do you think, like, okay, like, what do you think is, like, the way these emails work? Like, do you think Barack Obama actually wrote this? Because it's literally the exact... It's like Mad Libs, right? So they have a Mad Libs template, and it's like the exact same thing for each one of them. And then, like, Kamala Harris will be like, all right, I'll say fight instead, and Barack Obama will say, like, you know, defend, you know, like, they just use different synonyms. Goddamn, Barack Obama sent me an email. He was personally asking for me to donate $25 to the DNC. I might just do a series where I just, like, read these emails, because they're all great, and it's, like, every day. Oh, God. According to Reuters, White House sources say Biden's inner circle is concerned certain radical moves in response to Roe's reversal could have dire consequences for Democrats in the November midterms, as well as undermine public trust in institutions like the Supreme Court. Instead, insiders claim Biden is committed to pursuing select policy responses and executive actions. Oh, he's committed. Great. Apparently, the commitment to women's rights means ensuring a vacancy in the federal courts is filled by someone with a long-standing track record of working to eliminate abortion access for millions of women. Meredith is known to Kentuckians for defending a 2017 state law requiring doctors offering abortions to perform fetal ultrasounds, including showing or describing the image, as well as playing audio of the fetus's heartbeat on patients. That law was upheld by the 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in 2019. Folks, what the fuck? Like, I'm just this shit is just so ridiculous to me. Given that a judicial position isn't currently open on the Eastern District Court, it is clear that this is part of some larger deal on judicial nominations between the president and Mitch McConnell. I strongly oppose this deal and Meredith being nominated for this position. The last thing we need is another extremist on the bench. Why? The only reason I can think of is that Joe Biden is so fucking stupid that at least he's smart enough to know that he's going to lose in the midterms, but stupid enough to think that Mitch McConnell is going to, like, give him a deal that's going to actually mean anything in, 2023 and 24. Like, this shit is, like, it's... I can't. I really can't with this shit.
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
What a world.